Australians are living longer, but longevity brings other risks to well-being, such as loneliness and depression. For older Australians, using new technologies in order to stay connected to others can be a major challenge. Now, an aged care provider is piloting a scheme to put the internet into the hands of hundreds of elderly clients.
There we are.
For Marion Greer, aged 86, visits to the ballet are sadly a thing of the past. Enter this tablet, configured with software designed especially for seniors with no prior internet experience. The new personalised device simplifies the web, doing searches on pre-selected topics such as Australian ballet.
I've got this instantly. I've just been shown by a gentleman and it came up. This seems to be much more accessible somehow.
The device can be configured remotely by either a carer or the support team. So far, Skype, Google and YouTube have been popular destinations.
Hello, Jim.
Marion.
You know, in our first client, who was Vince at 91 years old, never used a computer before, and seeing him engage with his grandson in a Skype conversation, I think that was absolutely beautiful.
Breezy is pretty much here, but there's a lot in the aged care technology space that's much more blue sky.
Robotics featured heavily at this Aged Care Technologies conference, as did the growing sophistication of so-called wearable diagnostics.
Very flexible sensors that feel like a Band-Aid on your body but are measuring all kinds of physiological symptoms.
Not far into the future, smart specs that use a 3D camera and computer vision to make nearby objects clearer, giving sight to the vision impaired. And here, a motorised spoon to help people with the shakes.
So the Parkinson's shake is traditionally a circular motion, and the idea is this will continually support clients to be able to feed themselves.
In-home monitoring is well established, with sensors that detect movement or lack of it. When necessary, a carer or response centre is notified. And new generation alarms have much greater ranges, as the NBN rollout forces an upgrade from landline to 3G mobile. Home monitoring has become a backup, even an alternative to alarm pendants, which some older people avoid so as not to be easily identified as vulnerable. One aged care technology advocate believes this highlights a problem.
We need to understand more about their needs and how they react when we give them all these gadgets, because too often people develop something and then just hand it out and say, well, it's good for you, you know, you wear it.
Business seems to have heard the consumer. Here, an attractive bangle which, when tapped, records and sends a message and GPS location to a loved one. For Marion Greer, embracing the new means she can stay in touch with her grandchildren in England.
I've got 10 of them, a great-grandchild, and I wanted to be in their life. So that's the way to go. Modern technology.
Raina Saram-Pyatt, SBS World.